我跟你们讲一个在西双版纳种橡胶的故事。
I'm going to talk to you a story about planting rubber trees in Sichuan. Just follow me.
市场告诉我们西双版纳老百姓，你们要把热带雨林砍完了以后，种橡胶，你们才能发财。
And the marketing economy tells the people in Sichuan, you have to cut down all the tropical rainforest to grow the rubber trees, then you become rich.
我跟老百姓讲，你们不能砍原始森林，砍了原始森林的话，你的地下水可能没有了。
I told people that local people that you couldn't cut down the rainforest, otherwise you don't have the water to drink.
但是你不砍原始森林的话，他就要受穷，他们还是砍了。
But their response is, if we don't cut the tropical rainforest to grow the rubber trees, we will be still in the poor.
2008年，中央电视台的一个记者看见老百姓重新把橡胶树砍了，恢复原始森林。
2008, one journalist from Central Television of China to visit Sichuan, he found that the local people cut down the rubber trees to recover the tropical trees, the forest.
经历了多少时间呢？经历了6年的时间。
This has been only 6 years.
其实，中央电视台的记者就问老百姓：你们为什么要把橡胶树砍了，恢复原始森林？
The journalist asks people why you cut down the rubber plantation to recover the tropical forest.
他们说有一个侯教授，他讲的道理，在5年前讲的道理，我们现在体验出来了。
The local people respond the journalists that 5 years before, one professor from Kunming, Professor Ho, was him, to suggest us don't cut down the tropical forest. And
中央电视台的记者就来采访了我，并且在中央电视台播出这个新闻。
And then the journalists come to Professor Ho to visit him.
很多人不了解，我告诉老百姓的道理是这样的：第一，橡胶林和热带雨林的生态服务功能是不一样的。
My suggestion is that the ecological service function of the tropical rainforest is much different from the rubber plantation.
首先，它的林间的地面上的林间结构不一样。
The community structure of the forest is different.
大量的水分蒸发了。
And huge water evaporated from the rubber plantation.
我和我的学生研究出在橡胶林水分蒸发的数学模型。
I have developed a mathematical model for this evaporation.
我们的植物学家裴教授的学生，陈静博士。
My student, Professor Dr. Chen, right now is the director of the Sichuan Tropical Botanic Garden, working together with Professor Ho.
我们研究出来，橡胶林和原始森林挥发生物有机物的特性也不一样。
We have found that the organic evaporation of the chemical evaporation from the tropical rainforest and the rubber plantation is so different.
这种生物挥发性有机物进入大气以后，会形成大量的降雨。
The release of the chemicals from the trees can affect the atmosphere to get more rainfall from forest.
原始森林它是不会落叶的。
Because in tropical rainforest in Sichuan, all the evergreen yearly, no deciduous trees there.
但是橡胶林季节性的要落叶。
But the rubber trees, original from Brazil, from Amazon, is evergreen. But transplant introduced into China tropical area become deciduous, so leaf falling during winter, during spring.
在夏季，橡胶林的树叶非常茂密， 雨水丰富，但是由于它的树叶茂密的话，它分泌的这个有机物又造成了大量的暴雨。
During the summertime and the rainy season, the rubber plantation grows very fast, and the leaves and grows very fast. So release more chemicals into the air, and which result in more rainfall during the monsoon season, some rainy season. Yeah.
但是到了干季，橡胶林的树叶全部落叶了，它的分泌物就很少。
During the dry season, that is in spring, and all the rubber tree leaves falling down, and so no point talk about released chemicals into the air.
因此，不需要雨的时候，雨很多。
Yeah, when the land they need more rains, there's no rain. When
我们需要雨的时候，它又不下雨。
Yeah, when the land no need more rains, there's more rain.
我们很多老百姓吃尽了这样的苦头。
So people suffered from this very much. Only a couple of years experience.
希望各位转告潘基文先生。
潘基文，哦。
联合国秘书长。
I want to deliver the message to our UN General Secretary, Mr. Pan.
联合国在东南亚地区大规模砍伐原始森林、种香蕉，对气候的影响很大。
So the impact of the rubber plantation in development in Xishuangbanna is so much impacted on the climate change regionally. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Ho. So, Sarah, did you want to? I think Sarah's been waiting to comment. So, thank you very much, Professor Ho.
Okay. Well, I think those examples are very interesting of people voluntarily deciding to do something that benefits climate change. But possibly because I'm a public health person, I'm not totally convinced that voluntary solutions are the way to go. It didn't work for passive smoking. We needed legislation to create smoke-free areas. It doesn't work in Hong Kong for air pollution. We're still trying to get some solution to air pollution in Hong Kong. So I don't think voluntary is the way to go. I think we need regulation to some extent. And I'm very fortunate in that I suppose I'm a relatively rich person. I have a house in the British Isles, and I've been able to install solar systems, which mean that I'm now completely free of using any fossil fuels for the home energy. But that was at significant cost. So I can't imagine my neighbours being able to do that or being willing to do that unless they're either forced to do it. Perhaps the cost of the technology will reduce, but it will still be significantly expensive. And I think what we need to do is make sure that the resources are increased in price to reflect their real value, to encourage people. If we're going to go for a voluntary way, then we need to increase the price of oil and the other resources that we're using up on the planet and that are causing these significant effects.